பாகிஸ்தான் முன்னாள் அமைச்சரின் புத்தக வெளியீட்டு விழாவிற்கான ஏற்பாடுகளை செய்த எழுத்தாளர் சுதீந்திர குல்கர்னி மீது சிவசேனாவை சேர்ந்த தொண்டர்கள் கருப்பு பெயிண்ட் ஊற்றிய விவகாரம் சர்ச்சையை ஏற்படுத்தியுள்ளது. இந்த நிலையில் குல்கர்னி தற்போது செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்து வருகிறார். அந்த நேரடி காட்சிகளை பார்க்கலாம்.
We were expecting that things might go wrong, which they have, with the Shiv Sena going ahead with its threat, but we didn't know that it will happen so soon in the day. We were expecting things to go maybe out of control in the evening when we do the function at the Nehru Center. But here we all are, and without further ado, I will just ask Mr. Sudhindra Kulkarni and Mr. Kasuri to address all of you. Thank you very much.
मित्रो, मी सर्वप्रथम मराठीत आमचे माननीय अतिथी खुर्शीद महमूद कसूरी, पाकिस्तानचे पूर्व परराष्ट्र मंत्री, त्यांचा स्वागत करतो. ते पहिल्यांदा मुंबईला आलेले आहेत आणि पहिल्यांदा आमच्या ऑफिसला म्हणजे ऑब्झर्वर रिसर्च फाउंडेशनच्या ऑफिसला आलेले आहेत. मी त्यांचा स्वागत करतो. ऑनरेबल खुर्शीद महमूद कसूरी साहब, I extend a very warm welcome to you in Mumbai, the great city of Mumbai, the historic city of Mumbai, and especially to our office, the Observer Research Foundation. We thank you first of all for accepting our invitation to come to Mumbai, even though there were already indications that there are some forces wanting to stop you, and they had actually threatened the organizers of the Ghulam Ali concert and succeeded in getting that concert called off. In spite of this background, you agreed to come to Mumbai. We are most thankful to you, sir. Our original program was to have a media interaction organized for you at our office as a prelude to the main function for which you have come, the
Let me hold it.
release.
कुलकर्णी सर, थोड़ा नीचे 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 सर, नीचे थोड़ा नीचे.
Okay. So this is the main function, friends, which is going to happen this evening at 5:30 at Nehru Center. We had received threats from a certain organization, and I have no hesitation in taking the name of that organization, the Shiv Sena, which had threatened the Nehru Center that if they do not cancel the program, they would disrupt it in the typical Shiv Sena style. उन्होंने धमकी दी थी कि शिव सेना स्टाइल में हमारे प्रोग्राम को वो डिसरप्ट करेंगे, डिस्टर्ब करेंगे. इसके बावजूद मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि आज का कार्यक्रम तो होकर ही रहेगा. आज जिस कारण के लिए हम यहां बैठे हुए हैं वो एक मीडिया इंटरैक्शन कसूरी साहब और मुंबई के पत्रकारों के बीच, तो आपके बीच मैं नहीं आना चाहूंगा. आप कृपया कसूरी साहब को सुनिए और आपके कुछ प्रश्न हो, सवाल हो तो आप अवश्य पूछ सकते हैं. प्लीज लेट्स हैव अ वेरी प्रोडक्टिव interaction, the first interaction, media interaction between Honorable Kasuri Saab and the media, which I want to reiterate is in furtherance of the noble cause of peace between India and Pakistan.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Kulkarni. First of all, I'd like to express my unhappiness, sadness at what's been done to you, a thorough gentleman, a scholar, and a thinker. I've known him for many years, and I'm most upset at what I see. Why have I come to Mumbai? It's a city where my father did his law degree. It's a city where he was imprisoned at the age of 19 in the Quit India movement during the freedom struggle. I'd heard a lot about this city, and I want to pay a tribute to the city. It's a city which, through its film industry, has enabled people of South Asia to understand each other because they adopt a very simple language. Whether you call it Urdu, Hindustani, Hindi, whatever that language is, it's a unifying factor. It brings the people of South Asia together. So these are all the reasons why I wish to come to Mumbai. It's the commercial capital of India. It's a very, I would say, an inclusive city. And as a political worker, I recognize the right of people to protest. I have myself been to prison many times. I have faced police lathi charges. I have faced tear gas. I know what political opposition is, but I've always understood that as long as it is peaceful, it's justified. It is inherent in the constitution of Pakistan, India, and of other great democracies that you have a right to protest. But what's happened to Mr. Kulkarni is, I think, beyond that legitimate right. Why have I come here? There's another reason. I have seen how quickly it is possible to change people's perceptions. The peace process started with the famous visit of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee to Islamabad when the joint statement between Pakistan and India was issued. It was the joint statement of January 2004. After that, it was all the way, going forward. Mr. Vajpayee was followed by Dr. Manmohan Singh, and he, with great diligence, carried forward the peace process. And in fact, it was during his tenure that we were able to achieve so much that you will find in this book. I think it was the most productive peace process, starting from Mr. Vajpayee's period to the time that I left office and Dr. Manmohan Singh was still Prime Minister. It was the most productive peace process between the two countries since independence. As far as the perceptions of the people are concerned, I'd like to share with you how quickly they can be changed. The process, I said, started in 2004. I don't know, a couple of years later, whenever, there was a cricket match in Lahore. Matches, as you know, are substitutes for battlefields, particularly if they are between India and Pakistan. Only the other day you saw what happened in a match between India and South Africa. But Pakistan and India have a special type of, they arouse a special type of fervor. But can you believe it, that India won in Lahore, and the young boys and men of Lahore clapped India, cheered India, and ran across the field with Pakistani and Indian flags. What does it tell you? Don't ever estimate the intelligence of the ordinary people. Once they are given a positive impetus, a positive leadership, a positive message, they are not inherently stupid. So I have great faith in the common man in Pakistan and India. And I want to share my story with the people of Mumbai. And I'm particularly grateful the way this book was received in India and the way it was launched. Former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was there. If Mr. Vajpayee's health had been good, I would have invited him. But instead, he was very ably represented by Mr. Lal Krishna Advani, who's a great friend of Mr. Kulkarni. In fact, I invited Mr. Lal Krishna Advani to Islamabad, and he came with him. And it was during that visit that Katas Raj temple was restored. And we used that opportunity, it's a historic temple, and we used that opportunity for Mr. Advani to inaugurate that temple. And therefore, I have many reasons to be here, and I'm open to any questions that you may have.
Before you begin, friends, we are very happy to have with us Shri Dilip Patgaonkar, one of the panelists this evening, Dilip ji, dhanyawad. A very warm welcome to you to your Observer Research Foundation. हे मी काय म्हणतो, सकाळच्या घटनाक्रमाबद्दल आपण नंतर बोलूया. मी आहे इथे. हा जो कार्यक्रम आहे, कसुरी साहेब पहिल्यांदा आलेले आहेत, त्यांच्याबरोबर तुम्ही संवाद साधा आणि नंतर आपण बोलूच.
Yes.
So are you concerned about the evening program, and is that going to go?
Well, obviously I'm concerned about what's happened to him, but I'm an old political worker. As I said, I spent time 6 months in Bhagat Singh's cell, which is a condemned prisoner cell, before he was sent to death. So I'm used to these things, but all I say is it is their right to protest. I recognize that right as long as it is done in a peaceful manner.
So what do incidents like this do to the peace process? You know, episodes like this.
No, it doesn't. I am not depressed by things like this. I know there are people in Pakistan, there are people in India who do not wish to have good relations between Pakistan and India. But I also know that the overwhelming majority of people in Pakistan, and there have been survey after survey, who wish to have good relations with India. And what is the proof? India has never been an election issue in Pakistan, at least not in the last 3 general elections. So I can say conclusively that the ordinary people of Pakistan wish to have good relations with India, and on the basis of my experience, I can say, which I said in my remarks earlier, that do not underestimate the common sense of the people of Pakistan and India. If you are able to inform them rather than disinform them, people will change their minds.
कसुरी साहब, ये बता दीजिए, आपकी मुंबई इस यात्रा के दौरान क्या संदेश दुनिया भर में जाएगा और क्या संदेश लेकर आए हैं मुंबई में, और इस तरह की घटनाएं होने के बाद आप?
जी, मेरा मुंबई आने का एक मकसद था, और जिस संदेश यानी पैगाम ये है कि ये बिल्कुल मुमकिन है कि पाकिस्तान और भारत, मैंने अपनी किताब में लिखा है, 9 मरतबा या जंग कर चुके हैं, जंग के करीब पहुंच चुके हैं, जंग के दहाने पे आ चुके हैं. और फिर मैंने उसमें ये बताया, ऐसे मुल्क जब इनको पॉजिटिव लीडरशिप मिले, जब आवाम को एक मुस्बत पॉजिटिव पैगाम दिया जाए, तो कितनी जल्दी हालात बदल जाते हैं. और 2004 में जनाब वाजपेयी तशरीफ लाए इस्लामाबाद, और इस्लामाबाद डिक्लेरेशन हुआ, जॉइंट स्टेटमेंट हुआ पाकिस्तान और इंडिया का. उसके बाद डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह साहब वजीर आजम बने, जब वो कांग्रेस की पार्टी के हेड थे और इलेक्शन कांग्रेस जीत गई. और मैंने अपनी किताब में डिस्क्राइब किया है, पहले हमें शक था, हमें अफसोस, हम तो चाहते थे बीजेपी जीते, क्योंकि हमने बीजेपी के साथ प्रोसेस शुरू किया था. हमें ये डर था कि कांग्रेस पार्टी शायद उसको ओन नहीं करेगी. हमारे पाकिस्तान और इंडिया में बदकिस्मती से होता ही है कि कोई पार्टीज ऑपोजिशन में कुछ करती हैं और गवर्नमेंट में कुछ. तो मुझे ये डर था कि इनके साथ तो मैं बात कर चुका हूं. ब्रजेश मिश्रा साहब ने मुझे लाहौर में कहा था कि 6 महीने में मसला कश्मीर हल करेंगे. भाई 6 महीने में कैसे करेंगे? आपको पता था कि पाकिस्तान की क्या पोजीशन है, हमें पता था कि हिंदुस्तान की क्या पोजीशन है. ब्रजेश मिश्रा एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड आदमी थे, एक एक्सपीरियंस्ड डिप्लोमेट थे. वो कुछ सोच समझ के ही कह रहे थे ना, 6 महीने. और ये उस वक्त उन्होंने कहा था जब एक बैक चैनल शुरू भी नहीं हुआ था. वो मुझे लाहौर में मिले, बर्लिन में मिले, दिल्ली में मिले. फिर दिल्ली में जब वो नहीं रहे नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर,
பாகிஸ்தான் முன்னாள் அமைச்சர் மெஹ்மூத் கசூரி எழுதிய புத்தக வெளியீட்டு விழாவை ஏற்பாடு செய்த எழுத்தாளர் சுசீந்திர குல்கர்னி மீது கருப்பு மையை சிவசேனா தொண்டர்கள் வீசியுள்ளனர். இது தொடர்பாக கசூரியும் குல்கர்னியும் செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்தனர். பாகிஸ்தானுடைய வெளியுறவு கொள்கை தொடர்பான புத்தகம் அது. அதில் இந்தியாவுக்கும் பாகிஸ்தானுக்கும் இடையே சில சர்ச்சைக்குரிய கருத்துக்களை தெரிவித்திருந்ததாக சிவசேனா கூறியுள்ளது. ஜனநாயக முறைப்படி மிக குறைந்த அளவிலான எதிர்ப்பையே மை வீசியது மூலமாக நாங்கள் தெரிவித்திருக்கிறோம் என சிவசேனா தரப்பில் விளக்கம் கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இருந்தாலும் திட்டமிட்டபடி புத்தக வெளியீட்டு விழா நடந்து முடிந்திருக்கிறது.